Good day, traders. Today, I've got a really good and exciting way to explain to you how we go about drawing supply and demand zones. Okay. Now, let's just explain to you what are these zones. It is a zone where the market is likely to reverse. Supply and demand trading is a trading method where the idea is to find points in the market where the price has made a strong advance or decline and mark these areas as supply and demand zones using horizontal lines. The point in which a price has made a strong advance in the upward direction is marked by the trader as a demand zone, and the point where the price has made a strong decline is called the supply zone. So guys, we're looking for strong upward direction and we're looking for strong downward direction, and those points are what we call supply and demand zones. So let's move over to the chart. Okay, let's take this one off and let's do it and show you how it's done. Okay, right, now let's make it a bit smaller in the chart. So this is what we've got, right guys? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and take my time and go through this. I'm going to do it in a twofold way, because remember guys, based on what it says here, based on the definition here, yep, where the market made a strong advance or decline, the point in which the price has made a strong advance in an upward direction or demand zone, and the point where the price has made a strong decline in the is called the supply zone. So if we go back to the chart now, and we're going to put, so if we start off with putting on, right, I'm not going to draw the horizontal, I'm just going to use these just to highlight these regions. So when I start, I always put the highest point, the lowest point, and then we'll work our way across. So we're moving, remember, we're going to move from left to right. Okay, so let's put the information on now guys. Right now, strong decline, we're going to say we're starting from there. We had a strong decline, look at that, all the way down to this point. Okay, yeah, strong decline, then a strong push back up this point, strong push back up this point, right, then a strong decline again. So remember, this now becomes our demand zone, supply zone, strong decline. Okay, all right guys, so we have done this one. So now let's go to the next one. So remember, we said advance, 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 bam, this, where is it now? Okay, breaks down, 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 pulls back, but this is not a major pullback of such, guys. Breaks all the way down to this level. Okay, but look, this is definitely a major pullback up to that point. So let's put one here. Okay, breaks back down to where it was before. Okay, it's a big move down there. Okay, breaks up to this point. Yeah, breaks down to this point. Okay, guy, see, then it start moving. Now once it start moving within a range, and when we say range, we mean side, 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 side. Yeah, we need to highlight that zone as well. Okay, and remember, this is a monthly chart, so the moves will be bigger. Then all of a sudden it breaks, yeah, up. So because remember, it's going from there and went all the way up to there. Let me show you what sort of movements we're looking at. Move from there all the way up to there. That's 480 pip move. Okay, so it goes from there all the way up to here. Okay, breaks down and stop there, so it went sideways. So I always have to, always want to put my sideways movement in. Okay, there. Okay, then look at this. So this now becomes our demand zone, and then we've got this really big massive move all the way up to that point, guys. Okay, okay, and then we've got this big massive move down to this point. Okay, then from here, big massive move up to this point. Okay, then we've got a big massive move down to this point. And then what we get now, we get this horizontal range again. Okay, so we put one across here like that, and here, so we got that range. Okay, then it breaks all the way from here, breaks down to that point. Okay, then we've got this massive move all the way up to here. Okay, and it pulls back down to this point, so we get this massive move all the way up to there, and then it pulls down to that point. Okay, and then we pull back to this point, and it moves really nicely all the way up to here. Then get this massive pull back down to this point here. Okay, all the way down to here. It's a massive move, right, guys? Because you're looking for the big moves, the big move. Okay, then we get this move from here all the way down to this point here. Okay, then from here all the way up to there. Then we move all the way, major move down to this point. Okay, from down to this point there. Then we've got a major move all back all the way up to there. Okay, then we've got a major move down all the way down to here. Okay, we get a major move all the way up to this point. Okay, you get a major move all the way down to there. You get a major move all the way up to there. Okay, then we get a major move all the way down to there, and then we get a major move all the way up to there. Okay, then we've got a major move all the way down to there. Okay, and then we move back up to there. Okay, because we need more, at least 3 candles really, for us to say we have got any movement at all. Okay, so then we move all the way down, it's going, and then what we've got a few months here, at least 3 candles we need. Yeah, and then what we're seeing here is that it was in a sideways market for a while before it breaks and all the way down to here. Okay, and then we move now within this range market type. Range just mean that it's moving sideways, guys. Just up down. You know, there's no trend say going up. Okay, so it's within this range. Then it breaks all the way up to there. Okay, and then it breaks down, to this point, which you can see from here, you know, which is roughly, so then it breaks all the way up to there. Okay, and then breaks all the way down to here. Okay guys, and then look from here, breaks all the way down to there and breaks up to there. Okay, breaks down to there, breaks all the way up to there now. Okay, and that's where we're at now. You know, we need a few more candles for it to say, yeah, this becomes a line. Okay, now guys, I'm hoping you've seen, so the market breaks, pull back, breaks, pull back up to that point, breaks onto that point, pull back up to that point, breaks onto that point, pull back up to that point, and these are big moves. Let's look at these sort of moves I'm talking about. Look, we're looking at 630 pips, guys. That's 631. Forget about the 8 there because we just divided by 10, right? So that's 631 pips. Okay, right. All the moves I'm talking about, look at this move I'm showing you. This move here is 291 pip, 300 pip. So guys, I'm only taking the big moves. Look, moves from there, 300 pips. So none of these moves are less than, that one is, 266 pips there. Okay, the moves I'm talking about, look at this move, this 2147 pip move. That's what we're talking about. Now what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to trace now. I'm going to use my horizontal lines now to replace these lines, because now, I wanted to do it in twofold so you can actually see how the process works. And then if you sort of follow through and do exactly right what I've done here, then it should be easy for you to carry out this task. Okay? But guys, the good thing about this, right? Once you've done this, there's no need. There's no need to do this for another three. I would say another 3 to 6 months. Once you've done it, there's no need to do it for another 3 to 6 months. That's the beauty of it. Once it's done, it's done. Okay? Once it's done, it's done. There's no need to do it again. Once it's done, guys, and that's what we want. We want to be more efficient. We don't want to be, killing ourselves doing the same thing. But guys, what we've got to do, we've got to practice drawing these lines. We've got to practice, and practice make perfect, guys. Just practice drawing these lines, okay? Because once you get used to it, then these white lines that I put on, you don't need to put them on. But for now, until you get your practice, we keep on doing it this way. To get the practice on the belt, guys, that's all we're doing. Okay. And guys, once we put this on once we put these lines on the chart, then that's it, guys. There's no need to do it again. Okay, there's no need to do it again. Once these lines are on the chart. Okay. Right, so let's see what it looks like now on the daily chart. Okay, guys, all you got to do now, if you want to take these white lines off, double click on the white line, and it's gone. Yeah, double click, white line goes. Yeah, remember, guys, just be careful that you don't delete the supply and demand zones that you put on. Okay, guys, now. Okay. Right, so let's scroll to scroll and make it a bit bigger. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Right, so make it a bit bigger now to scroll. So this is what we've got now. So we've got our engulfing, we've got, our big candle, or engulfing candle, or engulfing candle at these different zones, okay? And that's what we've got. We've got a nice one. Let me see what's at the risk we're looking at. They're just looking at 81 pips there. Now, once we get to the particular zone, yeah, here, price breaks up, pull back. Some people would probably be going long here, but guys, that's not what this is about. This is about the supply. So this would be, so basically here, this bit here would be A, because remember guys, we're moving from left to right. So this would be supply, demand. Sorry, this would be demand, supply, breaks up to here. Now this bit here would be a supply zone, especially with this candle here. I'll be looking to sell. Okay, now this candle now basically breaks up, still going. This would then be a supply zone. Okay, it's breaking up further. This would still be a supply zone. This will still be a supply zone. Okay, now how could we use these supply zones to make some money? Okay, guys, now if we've got an engulfing candle, and it's the engulfing candle that we're looking at to help us with some of our trades, okay, or one of the strategies that we'll be using. Okay, so it breaks, so engulf, breaks down, right, engulf, breaks down, okay, right, engulf, breaks up. But remember, in this case, this would be a demand zone, this would be a supply zone, this would be a supply zone, supply zone. Once we're above, then this would be supply zone, supply zone, supply zone. Here now, when the market gets to this point, then it would be demand zone. Okay, demand zone. Okay, in this case where the market is at this point, the market would be demand zone, because especially if we get a signal. So like for example here, we'd want to look to buy because of this engulfing candle. So let's go back now and show you what we're talking about. So how could we use these zones? Now we've got these zones on our charts, right? So this is an engulfing candle, we sell. Okay, at this now would be our supply zone. At this point, this would be our demand zone, but we didn't get an engulfing there, so then we wouldn't be looking to buy. However, it breaks below, hit another zone. In this case, this zone would be a demand zone, and I'll be tracking it to get up to that point. Okay, so I would want to buy. Here hits this zone, right? Now what I'll be doing is I want to sell, because this now would become a supply zone. Now it breaks to this point, then I probably want to take profit, or I could take one piece off and allow it to run until I get an opposing candle. Look what happened. This now is a demand zone, but what happens, it breaks below, hits another demand zone. This, if it breaks up to this point becomes supply zone, demand zone, and that's how we use the supply and demand zone. Right now, guys, all you've got to do, watch the clip over and over, have a real go at it, and just subscribe to my channel, look at the videos. Hopefully you've learned a lot from what I've done today, and all you've got to do, guys, is just continue practicing, and remember, the process is key. Just follow the process that I've explained and you should be fine. God bless. Peace out.